Hi, welcome back. I'm Christina Cardin with Clutter Rescue 911 LLC. I'm a professional home organizer in Tampa, Florida. This is my second of 3 videos where I am going to give you a total of 9 most used mistakes of organizing. This is video number 2, so this will be 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's get started. So I would say number 4, one of the biggest mistakes that people make all the time is keeping things. I have my notes here if you're wondering what I'm looking at. Keeping things you think that you'll need one day, but you haven't used it in years. This is very common. So you can't organize certain areas that are over cluttered, and we spoke about that in my last video. So when you've decided that you want to go through an area and you're going to purge, get rid of things that you haven't used for years. Lots of people like to hold on to stuff because they think, oh, one day, right? I'm going to use this. Oh, my bag of clothes that haven't fit me since I was a size 5. But one day I'm going to be a size 5 and I'm going to hope and pray to God those clothes are still in style. Listen, if you haven't used it in years, it's time to let it go. If it's something you've spent serious amounts of money on, you may think of selling it, of course. But if it's not very valuable and you haven't used it in a long time, just release. Just release. Let it go. You can't get organized hanging on to things that you're using today and things that you used 10 years ago. Okay, so just let that go. The next one. Oh, keeping things because they seem useful and needed someday. This kind of tags along with the same thing. So things that you haven't used for a very, very long day, but that bag of clothes that I was talking about, the someday bag, that kind of stuff. Maybe it's a project that you started working on and years have gone by. You haven't actually worked on the project. You're not really going to be doing that. If you are, if it's not someday soon, let that stuff go. You don't need to keep things that you think, well, this could be useful for such and such and such. Yes, it probably could. But if that thing that the item could be useful for isn't years or months down the road, just allow it to be tossed and then repurchase it at that time. If you actually do get to that someday and you find yourself needing that product. But we like to hold on to things that we claim someday we're going to need this. And a lot of times the someday doesn't come, or it doesn't come for a really long time. And you're paying money to have a home, a storage unit, whatever it is, to store all these items that are not serving you now. Keep the items that are serving you now. Okay, so, and for my last mistake in here is not putting things away in the proper rooms. So we have a tendency to drop and run. And the problem with this that creates clutter is that a lot of times we're dropping items that actually live only a few feet from where we have put it. So if you're in a hurry, you don't have a lot of time, at minimum, take it to the room that it belongs in. If you have something in your hand and it needs to go somewhere, take it right to the room and then put it down. At least that way, you're creating clutter in that room, but not in your whole house where most of the items in a room don't even actually belong there. So I like to tell my clients to just actually take the item and put it where it belongs. And I understand that a lot of times we're crunched for time and we just don't have a minute to do that. But at least don't drop it in the wrong room. Put it in a room that it belongs in, and hopefully you'll get time soon to get back to that space and actually put it in its home. So those are my 3 more tips actually for video number 2. If you like these tips, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff to my YouTube channel to see more. If you would like to get in contact with me and see how I can help you virtually, you do not have to live in Tampa. You can contact me at clutterrescue911.com, and you'll see a page there where you can just fill out the form and send it right to me, or you can email me at ChristinaCarden@yahoo.com as well. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks so much.